it's a parody. So.
Yeah, I know it's a parody. I just like it caught me like it was like such a random comment to make though. I mean, paired up with the fact that
He's making fun of the Star Wars fan.
yeah, no, I know exactly what
Well,
he's.
because I mean, the Star Wars
Based.
community really likes the helmet holes. So yeah.
I like the helmet holes. I know
Um,
there's a lot of people who don't, but I think they add something to it.
So, one other thing before I head out,
I'm not
guys.
peeved either way.
I'm gonna try to be on tomorrow night, depending on how I feel after work. So keep your eyes peeled for those notifications, and it'll be my last push for Project Hope. So,
Okay.
if you got a few bucks to spare, and for a good cause, you know.
I got our roof on there. Nice.
But I am heading out because I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight, and I will
Roger,
talk
Roger.
to everyone soon. Roger. Oh, shoot me now. And I'll put a hunt. I'll send you those pictures, CP, of the medieval figures I have kicking around. And I'll see if I can hunt down that dark saber for my extra dark saber for you, Sky Dragon. Do me a favor, Sky Dragon. When you're done stream tonight, can you just send me a reminder on Discord?
Sure, yeah, I can do that.
Cool. Thank you. And Mike, thank you for another great evening.
Yep.
I appreciate it. And that is looking good, my man.
It's all coming together.
Yeah.
All right,
And
this is Impala. Those are
I'm
always
actually
been dark
probably
cars.
next stream do some arts and crafts. So change things up.
Are those revolver pieces at the top of that?
So Quack,
Here?
that is my Dean right there.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it's like the Lone Ranger version of the revolver piece, though. It's
Yep,
like the more
because it
detailed
doesn't
version.
collide with stuff.
Sam.
Yeah.
I don't think it actually comes in gold, though. But I said, screw
And
it.
then,
I want to use it in gold.
Castiel.
What's
Or John
that torso from?
Huh?
What's that torso from?
This guy right here?
Yeah.
Oh, so this torso is actually Ross from the
the Friends set. That's what I thought.
Yep.
Cool.
The Central Perk.
Yeah.
Yep. And then these, I do believe, are both Star Wars.
Yeah.
I think they're both Han Solo. One's old
Yep.
Han Solo, and the other
Yep.
one's like Carbonite Han Solo.
Yep. And then Han Solo's hair for Sam. And then like one of the, I want to say it was a Hawkeye or something like that hair.
Yep.
All right. I am out of here. Take care, guys.
Yep. So yeah, you can make them all out of just everyday stuff. You don't have to buy specialty things for at least these three. Like Bobby, you might have to because he's got the ball cap on all the time.
I mean, I think Lego has ball caps though now.
Yeah, but most of them are for like female hair or little boys.
For a second there, I thought you said bald cap.
Like ball caps for like without the hair pieces attached.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a few of those, I think.
Oh, you can use the paint roller tool through a submodel.
I thought you were talking about the piece. For a second there.
So the paint roller tool up here in the corner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you select it and you have a color selected, you can just paint whatever piece you want with that color. It now works through submodels, so you don't have to open up each submodel individually.
Okay, so you can paint the entire submodel.
I have more to learn about
No,
Studio.
you can paint an individual piece out of the submodel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sick. So now I can just
yeah,
go around, click on the pieces that I want to be a different color. I don't have to go digging through submodels.
Yeah, it's convenient.
That's starting to add a little bit of texture.
Yeah, it's quite the considerable amount of greebling you got going on there.
Yeah. I spent a whole day just greebling this thing.
And sometimes that's what you got to do.
Right?
I guess my next castle lock, I'm gonna kind of experiment with the rock work on it. See what I can do as far as making the walls actually like look interesting and popping out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's flat structures like that can be very difficult.
Yeah. I mean, you can use like the headlight brights and stuff like that too. Just kind of put them at weird angles with plates and whatnot, and see what you end up with.
Yeah.
That I've seen a lot of people use the new rounded, the 1x2 rounded plates as well as like the actual studs and stuff, using to build walls, which also gives it an
These
interesting
guys.
texture.
Yeah.
I'll have to experiment around a little bit, see what I can come up with, try to make the most interesting thing possible. Because I mean, masonry bricks are nice, but they can only get you so far.
I need to use masonry bricks more often in Star Wars stuff, because if you use the backside where it's just the two squares, it looks like a little panel.
That's one use for them, yeah. Because somehow, like, yeah, they integrated the masonry bricks
Gonna
on
stop working
the
those pieces soon. Yeah.
They use the masonry bricks on the new gunship, yeah. That's where I was going with that before I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I thought that was crazy because, like, I saw that in one of the bags. It's like masonry bricks on a spaceship. What? They're like, oh, they're using the backside. Okay, that makes sense. Suddenly,
Yeah, drawer lines for furniture.
yeah.
Yep.
Come back over here to studio. We can turn off droid cam here.
Ooh. I was gonna say something and then I had to yawn and then I forgot what I was gonna say. I hate when that happens. It's like, and then you yawn and you're like, wait, what was I gonna say? You just
Yeah.
completely forget.
I don't know why, but I just love adding the little bit of old light gray to things like this just to make it look like it's like greasy, you know?
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Like it just kind of
Actually, what you
pops.
just said. Yeah, just gotta make it look a little bit dirtier. Yeah,
Just grungy.
yeah, dingy, if you will. That's a word. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I was going for grunge, but yeah.
yeah. It's different shades of the same color, you know.
Mhm.
Maybe not specifically 50 Shades of it, but you know. That joke actually required a little bit of thought, but it was a
Apparently.
perfect setup for it. So, okay, just let that pass by.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm looking at something
here. Can we do two? Yes, we can.
I think I might have left something out.
Column.
Make sure I'm not tripping.
Next. Out two.
Oh, I made this custom part here. I was just annoyed that the 3 long one went all the way out here, so I was like, whatever, I'll make one that's only 2 studs wide.
I think I might have left a piece out.
Technically, you could use the 3 long one if you wanted to do it in real life, but
Tween.
whatever.
Step view. Fit.
I gotta find a very specific piece in my collection somewhere. Yeah. Are you in here, friend?
Column. No, I do not want to activate buffer exchange. Thank you very much.
It does that so often where it just tries to do it, and it's like, no, thank you.
Yep.
And it tries to do it again. It's like, please stop.
Oh yeah. Also, with the ingot pieces and a snap break, you can kind of
Mm-hmm.
do a little more interesting wall.
I love ingot pieces. Those are great.
They're useful, even like with castle building and that for what you would think, like wall building.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And, just general detailing on certain things.
Add.
We get that not everybody is necessarily a fan of castle like I am, but
Mhm.
still get some pretty interesting stuff
Show all.
using pieces you probably wouldn't think to use initially in a castle build. There we go. I need one of these because I think I accidentally left a piece off on my medieval town square. I think. So let me take my headphones off real quick and rectify that issue. And of course, I'll drop my headphones. Wonderful.
Oops.
Slip out. Make sure I'm not stepping on anything on the way out. I gotta clean a little bit. It's not terrible, but I gotta clean. Here pretty soon.
Before. There we go. All right. Yeah, let's go back over here.
It'll be slightly annoying getting this in.
Okay.
Come on.
2
Oh, there we go.
down.
I don't know how or why I left that out.
Enter.
It
Column.
is crazy that it did. Darn it.
Change layout back to 1. See that. That. Times 2 for that. Change this over to this.
Excuse me just a second, gentlemen. I will be back.
I should have done this before I started rendering parts of this.
Yeah. Yeah. So I actually pulled out
I have a grip on this right now.
today so that I can start trying to put together my engines for the Y-Wing.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole reason why
Why does my back hurt? What?
the whole reason why I picked up what's his face is Jarek's. Was it Jarek's Y-Wing build? Was for the
I
engines.
think it's Jarek's.
See, that's a name you hear a lot in Lego Star Wars mock building community.
Jarek?
Yeah. You hear him
Yep.
a lot. Hear his name. His or her name. I don't know what Jarek actually looks like. It could be a
Guy.
female for all I know.
It's a guy.
Okay. I don't like to just assume, you know.
Yeah.
There's some. Well, then again, there's a lot of people. I've seen 8-year-old kids build some insane stuff out of Lego.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
see the stuff like
Lumberjack, this is you probably already seen it. This is the new version of Dean Winchester's car, Baby from Supernatural. It seats 4 now.
Oh snap! I didn't even realize it had that many
Yeah.
seats in it.
Seats 4. Got your trunk. But yeah,
I'm assuming you're gonna be selling the instructions.
yeah, they'll be up on my Rubricable. Yep.
What is your rubricable name? I might need to.
It's Same name as Twitch. I keep it all the same.
Like you said. Okay, gotcha. I might need to experience some of these builds myself. I'm sure, Luke, you probably got some instructions on something, don't you?
Well, the trunk actually does hold them.
I have-
Like I didn't put any clips or anything in there, but yeah, you can throw all sorts of stuff in there. Like
Rifles, revolvers,
look at all that stuff you can fit in there.
cutlass.
Yeah,
Again, the cutlass might actually hold some precedence. I haven't seen the first episode of Supernatural, so I wouldn't know.
Basically 8 models. There's a couple free ones.
Of what?
I was just saying
Breakable
I have
models.
8 models with instructions.
Got breakheads.
I've got
I'm surprised you don't have more
two
out.
free ones. I just haven't made instructions for very many things. This one was Thrawn's Revenge made a mod for one of mine. Had me put it up on mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
She is.
It's Sky Builder over there instead of Dragon.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, so we had to import the picture so that we could try and get our proportions as close to correct as possible.
I love that feature so much.
No, it's so handy. So handy.
Oh.
One of the best features they've come out with in a while.
You just buy a sticker pack. Yeah.
I have to say, just looking at it together, because that's the first time I actually looked at the set as a whole, the medieval.
Yeah, because the problem with trying to put some like the demon symbol up here is it would take away from your trunk space, because that's another tile that has to go in there. So
Yeah.
yeah, so like if you were to get a sticker to go over that up in there, that would work great, because that's not going to take up any space at all. All right, and we are on page 20.
I used light lime, I think. Or no, I used medium lime. I can use some light lime then for texturing. Obviously, these colors don't exist. Well, these parts don't exist in these colors.
Wouldn't even know where to begin to start making the Speed Champions mock myself.
Yeah, and it's like we got the rifle in there, we've got a sword, a cutlass, a knife, 2 revolvers, there's all sorts of stuff you can fit in there.
And you got Luke Skydragon that's basically making Speed Champion sets, but for Star Wars fans.
Yeah,
Kinda.
I didn't put a license plate on.
I need to get back around to redoing.
I would love to get the license plate. So all you need is a picture of it, and if you've got sticker paper, like transparent sticker paper, you can just print them off in small, and just cut them out and stick them on the white tile.
I need to get a printer or something that way I can make custom stickers. That would be fun. I could make custom banners and stuff.
I mean, that's how I did my Batmobile. I did Speed Racer and all of that.
Yeah. If I want to have a kingdom that's using a T-Rex as their emblem for some reason, I can do that. Because that wouldn't make any sense, because they didn't know dinosaurs were a thing back then. Yeah, T-Rex Knights, which wouldn't make any sense.
They just thought they were dragons, right?
They would have thought they were dragon bones, yeah. But when was the first dinosaur fossil excavated? That's a good question there.
Well, they had excavated dinosaur fossil bones back then. They just thought they were dragons.
Yeah. The crazy thing is the woolly mammoth was still around after the pyramids were built.
That's wild.
It is. They were around about I think 500 years after the pyramids of Giza were built, which is insane. I
Right.
saw that in a video. I was like, "There's no way," and I googled it, and it turned out to be true.
Mm-hmm.
I was just kind of like melted my brain a little bit.
Hey, bricklets. They
And
are
then you go back-
dragons. We'll just rename them.
And you look back through history to realize the plague. So I think about 100 years before the plague that wiped out like I think like 2/3 of Europe, or
Yeah.
like 2/3 of the human population. So a couple hundred years before that happened, because it was mostly spread by rats, right?
Yep.
So like about roughly 100 years before that outbreak started, the Pope decided, hey, cats are Satan. Kill all stray cats that you see.
Mm-hmm. And it
And
screwed
so
them.
suddenly there was a shortage of cats. Rats were free to spread whatever diseases, and then the plague started, and then there weren't a lot of cats around to keep the rat population down.
Yeah.
So yeah, they unknowingly kind of shot ourselves in the foot with that one. Or at least the Pope shot Europe in the foot with that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Very much so.
Which is insane.
Round.
It's kind of funny in a way, but also terrible.
You have
'cause
a
it's like,
cobweb,
a lot of
yeah, it's
people
funny.
died.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just kind of like a weird coincidence. Like 100 years before any of this happened, they had no way of knowing it would happen. To be fair, but it's like cats are Satan, kill them all, and then I wonder if that
the
dude,
cat god smiled down upon them.
yeah, if that dude had known, I wonder if he would have still said the same thing. He probably wouldn't have. Or
Who
he
knows?
might have gotten a glimpse of the future and just decided, yeah, I'm gonna just do a Thanos snap.
Who knows?
It's like IRL Thanos moment. Oh god, that joke has terrifying implications.
Thanos
We're
was
gonna redact that.
inspired
Nobody
by
heard that.
him.
There.
I mean, to be fair, Thanos just did something else that was biblical with the whole Noah's Ark and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, Thanos at least thought he was going to be saving the majority of people.
Did he really believe it though? Because that's always the question. Did he really believe it, or was that an excuse?
I think it's
I
an
don't know.
excuse.
That might have been an
See,
excuse.
here's the thing, right? Is a lot of times your bad guys think what they're doing is right.
Yeah, but I mean, Thanos could have just been like, I get all the Infinity Stones, snap, and then I just double, triple, or quadruple the resources. Suddenly, there's no crisis.
Mm-hmm. Just expand the universe.
Yeah, or just make resources infinite, because you can literally bend reality
Mm-hmm.
to your will.
Could just make it, so everything was safe for everyone.
Yeah, infinite save. Or like that movie, Absolutely Anything. If you've ever seen that one. Let there be no reason for anybody to declare war ever again.
Right?
Like, well, now there's no reason to declare war, so now you can just declare war for no reason. Which is what happened in that movie. You immediately turn the news on. It's like, well, Germany's at it again. Will the third time be the
Jeremy
charm?
did not get the memo.
Yeah, that's why Germany scares me. They're the only country I know about that has taken on the world twice and almost won both times.
Germany, not. I thought you said Jeremy, and I was
No.
like, poor Jeremy. He's just out here starting all these wars.
No, I said Germany.
It's just one guy.
Yeah, see, that's why Germany scares me, though. They've taken on the world twice and almost won both times. But I think Mike was saying something, and I kind of interrupted him.
Who?
You.
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Death Marion, I'm not going to build this IRL. I don't have the pieces.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of these models I see from you guys, I kind of worry. Like, does this even work IRL? Like, I'm sure that one would, but it looks like there's a lot of
Well,
There's a lot
every
of funky
model,
connections.
yeah, every model that I design is done to be built in real life.
Yeah.
Mhm. Some of mine I've tried to optimize them for real life, like the what's it called? The Lancet.
Ah, the PP tie.
But I
Yes.
mean, sometimes it's just kind of fun to just go on studio and just throw caution to the wind. Like, I don't plan on building this in real life, but we're gonna build the coolest looking thing we possibly can.
There are some people that they don't even care if there's collisions. Like they'll just build and they're like, I don't care. And I'm like, I don't know about that.
It's like, I don't plan on building this. Why would I care?
Yeah, like the only collisions showing on this model are these little funky connections here, but somebody else
Collision.
did that IRL, so I know it's possible.
Hey, this set you built on studio has no collision at all. Collision your mom. It doesn't even make sense. Shut up. I was having fun. You have to ruin it. Your collision speak.
Okay. Wait, I did get that.
I just keep thinking on regular show now for some reason. You know who else likes collision?
What are we going to do with you?
Oh, it's a good joke. Like I was saying with the community earlier. I am the truest repairman. It's like you're building a Lego mock and you just keep saying that repeatedly. Or like you're upgrading a Lego, like an official set. I am the truest repairman.
So many of the Lego sets I have, I've modified them because I wasn't totally happy with
It's
what they
rare
did.
that I modify an official Lego set, aside from the Creator Castle I got, where I just modified the roof. Other than that, I think that's the only official set that I have that I've like modified. It's rare that I do it because I like to
Did,
keep my
like,
sets
I
vanilla.
have the 2013 gunship, and I removed the little like flick fire missile racks on the top, and I replaced it with a mechanism that when you push the button, it fires each flick fire missile in succession. And it
Oh,
has like a
nice.
magazine that's just a Technic
Editor.
or not axle, a Technic beam with all the little flick fire missiles in it. So I could just
Oh, wow.
load that in the top, and pop, 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 and then it falls through the middle.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like with that 2013 gunship though, that's probably like one of the more expensive sets nowadays.
Is it?
Like find, I think it's like a $400 set.
yeah.
Oh wow! I have all the minifigs and the extra parts and the
Yeah, that's
original
like
parts I took off of it, and the sticker sheet, and the
yeah.
box,
If you
and
have
the
that whole
poster
set,
that came with it, and the instructions.
yeah, if you have that whole set complete with minifigures, like you're looking at that's if you decide to sell it, that's a payday right there, dude.
Yeah, one piece broke though.
Oh snap!
One of the it's the little clip piece, the 1x1 tile, like this piece right here.
Had to be like the burgundy color or like the reddish color.
Yeah, it's the
Load
reddish
supernatural
brown
crossover.
That
Nice.
was-
on the little speeder.
Yeah, the
And
reddish
it's the one
brown.
that the handlebars stick into.
Yeah, reddish brown has always been a brittle color, I think, too.
Yeah, it wouldn't it broke while we were moving because I just left the little speeder inside the gunship. I
Yeah,
like took off the wings and put them in there with the
that'll do it.
body separately. And I guess it just got rattled so much that the piece just disintegrated.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to
It
like.
wasn't even like whacking into anything. It was just because like it sits in like a little. It has like a little slot for it, so it sits in there nicely.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
I don't know. Like I said, the reddish brown. I think that's always like historically kind of been a more brittle piece too.
It is.
Something about the
It's
dye.
the way the dye and the plastic mix and things.
Yeah, it always kind of made it brittle. And like I think the reddish brown color was always used to be pretty bad about being brittle too, but I think they fixed the recipe with it. So it's not as brittle as it once was.
Well, reddish brown always has been, and then dark red was for a long time.
Yeah, because it used to be like brittle brown, they would call it. I know,
Yep.
I know the dark red was always, especially in the early 2000s, was really bad about breaking.
Yeah.
And I don't think we have any, at least with modern sets. I say modern sets as if like sets within like the past 3 years. I don't think we have any like colors that are specifically
Well,
more
but they
prone
haven't
to
aged
breaking.
yet, so we don't know.
True.
Because at the time, the new, like, they fixed the reddish brown issue twice.
Yeah.
And,
Plot
like,
twist: Lego
we're
has
just hoping that the second fix actually worked.